I'm going to demonstrate the cat stretch. So coming onto your hands and knees, and have your knees about hip distance apart, so that's about, the knees are underneath the hips and the hands are beneath the shoulders. And have your feet sort of flat out behind if possible, but if that doesn't work for you, you can just balance on the tips of your toes or even tuck them under if that feels like a nice stretch. We want to have a feeling that we've got a neutral spine, but we don't want to fall through ourselves. We want to have a little bit of engagement of the abdominals underneath. So it's like buttons on a mattress just pulling towards each other, so that we just have a good connection with the abs just slightly switched on and the shoulders slightly away from the ears as we prepare. Okay, so perhaps spreading out the fingers, the thumbs, so feeling the ground beneath the palms of the hands, and then take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, draw your tailbone down as if you're trying to peep it between your legs. And as the pelvis starts to tilt, feel as though your navel is being pushed up from below, up through your body. And as you curl up, just start your spine rounding over and opening up a little bit and allow your head to follow. Just watching for the shoulders coming up to the ears because they might want to do that. So keep the shoulders sort of spreading side to side, so between the shoulder blades as you lower your head. Take a breath in here. Widen the rib cage with your breath in. And as you exhale, hinge in the hip. Very carefully undo the pelvis, keeping the abs just switched on lightly. Undoing the spine vertebra by vertebra and roll your shoulders down your back, keeping your neck really nice and long as you look down at the floor. Then we go again. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, drawing the tailbone down, tilting the pelvis, engaging the abdominal muscles to push up through the body. And starting to really open up the spine, shortening the front of the body, lengthening and opening at the back, stretching across the shoulders, keeping away from your ears and lower your head. Take a breath in, widen the ribs a little bit, and exhale, hinge in the hip and unravel. So we're keeping that very connected through the whole body. Roll the shoulders down, careful not to fall through yourself, so not letting the abs go that you fall through, so we're just keeping that support. We take another breath in, let's do it again, and exhale, curling under and all the way up, as if you're wrapping yourself over a huge barrel underneath. Take a breath in, stretch across the shoulders, keep that space between your ears and shoulders, and exhale, hinge in the hip, gradually unravel. As if someone's running up your back, vertebra by vertebra, and just uncurling, keeping the neck really nice and long as you finish, and going down to the floor. So that might be enough, but if you want to take a stretch, bring the toes together and widen the knees a little bit more, so you're making sort of triangle between the legs. So sitting back towards your heels, so your seat might be still up in the air, that's okay, just go back as far as it's comfortable for you to go, sitting on the heels perhaps. If you have any kind of blood pressure problems or anything, don't take your head any lower than this, and maybe make two fists just to balance your head on, and don't stay too long. But if you want to come down a little further, bring your head to your fists, or if you want to go further, you can just rest your head on your hands. And you can either stretch your arms out and reach them away if you want a bit more of a stretch. You could stretch them out and lower your head down between them, but just whatever position works best for you. The idea is to let the back release and open up, so it should be quite a restful place to be. It should be quite a nice place to be. So just wherever that is, maybe the arms a little bit relaxed might work well for you. Let me just stay there for a moment or two, or as long as you like. If you like this and it really helps your back and it feels nice, stay for a bit longer. But for the purposes of this demonstration, we'll come up now. And that's the cat stretch.